कथानंता कहहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता। राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए, जीवन भर रामायण गाए। प्रेम कोई हमें और न जाने, राम से रूठे राम से माने। राम सिया की करुण कहानी, एक है चंदन एक है पानी। राम सिया राम जय जय राम। 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 तेरे नाम तुम ताना तेरे नाम आदि तेरे नाम आदि तेरे नाम आदि तरुण ताना तेरे नाम आदि तरुण ताना तेरे नाम आदि तरुण ताना तेरे नाम आदि तरुण। हरि अनंत हरि कथानंता कहहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता। राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए, जीवन भर रामायण गाए। प्रेम कोई हमें और न जाने, राम से रूठे राम से माने। राम सिया की करुण कहानी, एक है चंदन एक है पानी। राम सिया राम जय जय राम। 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 तेरे नाम तुम ताना तेरे नाम आदि तेरे नाम आदि तेरे नाम आदि तरुण ताना तेरे नाम आदि तरुण ताना तेरे नाम आदि तरुण ताना तेरे नाम आदि तरुण। हरि अनंत हरि कथानंता कहहि सुनहि बहु विधि सब संता। राम रतन धन जो कोई पाए, जीवन भर रामायण गाए। प्रेम कोई हमें और न जाने,
चक चक।
राम से रूठे राम से माने। राम सिया की करुण कहानी, एक है चंदन एक है पानी। राम सिया राम जय जय राम। राम सिया राम।
ओम प्रेम से बोल सियापति रामचंद्र की। प्रेम से बोल सियापति रामचंद्र की। प्रेम से बोल सियापति रामचंद्र की। I think I'm hearing you. Sitaram, everyone. Sitaram, everybody in the back, on the stands. Sitaram to all those on the side. Sitaram on each corner of this very holy ground. And as we invoke the presence now of Bhagwan, I ask that we all please stand for a moment as we say the opening prayer to then be followed by Aarti. Om Shantakaram Bhujagasayanam Padmanabham Suresham Vishwadharam Gaganasadrisham Meghavarunam Shubhangam Lakshmikantam Kamalaнаянam Yogi Virdhyanagamyam Vande Vishnu Bhavabhayaharam Sarvalokekanatham. Om Vim Vishnave Namaha, Vim Vishnave Namaha, Vim Vishnave Namaha. Prem se bol Shri Vishnu Bhavan ki, Prem se bol Siyapati Ramachandra ki. At this point now we will invite everyone to remain standing as we do Aarti for all of the characters.
Shri Ramayan ji ki Tirati kalita lalita siya ki Aarati Shri Ramayan ji ki Tirati kalita lalita siya ki Shri Ramayan ji ki Tirati kalita lalita siya ki Aarati Shri Ramayan ji ki Tirati kalita lalita siya.
Sitaram devotees, you all can have your seats. We would like to officially thank everyone for turning out this afternoon to our 2025 Ramleela at Robbins Recreational Ground, Knox Street, San Fernando. What we have in front of you here are the actors and actresses who will all be portraying various characters of the Ramleela over the next 3 days. So in a few moments, we are going to ask all the actors and actresses to introduce themselves. But until then, this is just a gentle reminder to all persons. We have seating at this tent, at the pavilion, and we have these 2 tents across here. If you all could see, I'm going to just come a little more centered. So we have this tent, this pavilion, and these 2 are for audience seating. We also have a food tent here whereby food will be on sale for all persons to participate. All proceeds go back to our Ramleela production to help us to fund for the next year. As for washroom facilities, on this corridor, that's the one closest to the pavilion. If you go down this corridor, there's a door on your left-hand side, and inside there you will find washroom facilities. Okay? They have sinks and everything there, so be guided with that. At this time, we have no planned drills, so anything that is to happen, let's take it seriously. And other than that, please enjoy our Ramleela production for 2025. So we are going to ask all the persons to introduce themselves, and please give them your attention. We'll start with the oldest, tallest, and bravest one on the Varner Army.
Everybody.
My name is Kiran Sipasad. My name is Kiran Sipasad. I'm a Vanara. And baby Hanuman. Good job.
So that is Kiran, and he is a Vanara and baby Hanuman.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Vishnu Singh Ramacha. I am a Vanara and I am a soldier.
No, they're doing it on that side.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Divya. I'm in the Rakshas army.
Hi, my name is Sajana and I'm in the Vanarak army.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Shriya and I'm a blind mama and I'm in the Rakshas army.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Shambhu Rampasan and I will be acting as a villager, baby Sri Ram, and one prince for the breaking of the bow.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Christiano Achaiba and I will be playing the role of a Rakshas soldier.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Shivam Ramnarayan and I'll be portraying the role of a Vanara. Sitaram everyone, my name is Arav and I'll be portraying the role of a Rakshasi. Sitaram, my name is Vinishri Bhagwat and I'll be playing as a Vanara.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Surya Nanan and I will be playing a doctor, servant and a Rakshasi's warrior.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Emily Idu. I will be playing the role as a Vanara, Darati Mata and Ahilya Mata. Sitaram everyone, my name is Caitlin Simangal. I will be portraying the roles of a Rakshas soldier, one of Sita's gods, Mandavi and Guhar's wife. Sitaram everyone, my name is Kavish and I will be playing a prince, a Vanara and little Hanuman.
Sitaram everybody, my name is Pranav Prasad. I'll be playing the role of a Rakshasi and Shravan Kumar.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Avi Singh and I will be playing the role of a Vanara and a prince.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Dalsandra Tribal. I'll be playing as a Raksha soldier and the sage Vishwamitra.
Sitaram everybody, my name is Arnav Bhagwat. I will be playing as a Vanara.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Sierra Idu. I'll be playing as a Rakshas as well as a princess, Golden Day, Sushane, and Sita's god.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Javi Bastidas. I don't know. I am playing young Bharat and the Vanara.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Arya Prasad and I'll be playing Shruti Kirti and Supernaka.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Vlad Prasad and I will be playing a Vanara.
Sitaram everybody, my name is Markan Mangre and I'll be portraying Dar Subahawa and Dushan.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Vidu Ramsamar and I'll be playing Kate Water and Havana.
Sitaram, my name is Reshwar Ramsamir and I will be playing Tatika, Sympathy and Sabery.
Sitaram, everyone. My name is Keaton Rampasad, and I'll be playing Sage, Vistramuni, Guha, and Ungod.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Ranveer Mangre and I'll be playing Karan Marish.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Saheli Maharaj and I will be portraying the roles of Queen Keikei, Surasa and Arakshas.
My name is Sasti Dawudeen and I will be playing the roles of Queen Saminja and Arakshasi.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Ravina Gosain and I'll be playing the role of Queen Kaushalya Mata and Rakshasi.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Yash Maharaj and I will be playing the roles of Brahma, Bharat, Indrajit and Avanar.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Veer Kisoon and I'll be playing the roles of Jamwan, Satrahan and Avanara.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Roshan Gosain. I'll be playing the roles of Vibhishan, King Dashrath and Arakshasi.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Aditya Chandrajit and I'll be playing Hanumanji.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Nicholas Simangal and I will be playing the role of Lakshman Beya.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Vaishnavi Maharaj and I will be playing the role of Sita Mata.
Sitaram everyone, my name is Tristan Prasad and I'll be playing the role of Lord Vishnu and Lord Ram.
But if we have the person leading the Vanar army, where's the person who leading the Rakshas army? Ravan?
Sitaram everybody, my name is Vinit Rampasad Maharaj and I will be portraying Ravan. Let's give another round of applause to our 2025 cast of our Ramleela. Okay, excellent. So I'd now like to invite Sri Ram to take his army back onto the Vanara tent and Ravan to take your army back to the Rakshas tent. And now we'll invite Pandit Justice Devendra Rampasad for our opening remarks. Prem se bolo Siyapati Ramachandra ki Jai. Sitaram everyone. I won't keep you for too long because we are anxious to see the portrayal today. But I want to welcome each and every one of you to tonight's, the first night of the Ramleela 2025. Last year we restarted our Ramleela celebrations, and as we move from year to year, we continue to have the excitement, the anticipation to see how the children have progressed and continue to progress from year to year. It is quite a challenge to have the children come forward and to practice for the weeks coming, leading up to tonight, tomorrow and Sunday. So whatever you see tonight is not only, as you would expect, a result of 1 week's work, but of several weeks' work, and a lot of congratulations has to go out to the parents as well, who have made the sacrifice to bring their children, drop them off, and have all of the practices be conducted so we can have tonight's performance continuing into tomorrow and Sunday. So without much further ado, I would like to invite Sri Ram and Sita Mata to stand in the center, and I will tell you what directions you are to turn towards. And before that, turn towards me, stop right where you are, turn towards me, and here I am. So in front here, it's the north. Behind you is the south. To your right would be the east, and to the left would be the west. So I will be asking you to turn to those particular directions, putting your hands together. Sita Mata, you go on the other side. And you're putting your hands together as we invoke the presence of all the different beings, all the different incarnations to bless this ground. So we first of all turn to the southwest. Yes, very good. Om Tulsi ka namastubhyam iha gaccheshuti vracha nairatya upaveshedam pujanam pratigrihyatam. Om Shri Tulsidasaya Namaha. Obeisance to Tulsidas Ji Maharaj. Now we turn to the northeast as we pay obeisance to Valmiki Ji. Northeast towards your, this way. Right, excellent. To Valmiki Ji, Om Shri Valmiki Namastubhyam Iha Gaccha Shubhadra Pradam Uttara Purvayor Madhye Tishtagrihyashne Archanam Om Valmikaya Namaha. Very good. Now we turn to the southeast to welcome Parvati Mata. Om Gauri Pate Namastubhyam Iha Gaccha Maheshwaraha Purvaraksha Dakshinayor Madhye Tishta Pujam Grihanamim Om Gauri Pataye Namaha. And now we turn to the south to welcome Lakshman Bhaiya. Om Shri Lakshman Namastubhyam Iha Gaccha Sahapriyah Yam Ya Bhage Samahtishtah Pujanam Sangrihaname. Om Shri Patnikaya Lakshmanaya Namaha. Now turn to the west to welcome Satrughan Bhaiya. Om Shri Shatrughne Namastubhyam Iha Gaccha Mahapriyah Pitasya Paschime Bhage Pujanam Swikurushva me. Om Shri Sapatnikaya Shatrughnaya Namaha. Now we turn towards the north to welcome Bharat Bhaiya and his wife, Mandavi Devi. Om Shri Bharat Namastubhyam Iha Gaccha Sahapriyah Pitakaranyasturo Bhage Tishta Pujam Grihaname. Om Shri Sapatnikaya Bharataya Namaha. And now we turn to the east to welcome Hanumanji as we install him on the eastern side of the ground. Om Shri Hanuman Namastubhyam Iha Gaccha Kripanidhe Purva Bhagam Samathishtah Pujanam Svikuru Prabhu. Om Ham Hanumate Namaha. Prem se bol Shri Pawan Putra Hanuman ki. And now turn towards the north here and we welcome the main deities, Shri Ram or Sita Mata. Atha Pradhan Puja Kartavya Vihipurvakam Pushpanjalim Grihitvatu Dhyanam Kuryapasya cha Raktamboja Dalabhiramanayanam Pitambaraalankritam Shamangam Dhibujam Prasannavadanam Shri Sitaya Shobhitam Karunyamrita Sagaram Priyaganeir Bhratradibhairabhritam Vande Vishnu Shivadi Sevyamanisham Bhakteshta Siddhyapradam. We welcome Sita Mata. Agachya Janaki Nath Janakya Saharaghav Grihana Mama Pujam Cha Vayuputradhibhiryutam. And we ask Sri Ram to offer the prime seat here on this ground and to consecrate this ground with his auspiciousness. Sarvararchitam Ramam Divyastanarashobhitam Asanam hi maya dattam Grihanamani chitratam. Om Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Everyone, Shri Ram Jai Ram Jai Jai Ram. Prem se bol Siyapati Ramachandra ki Jai. Sita Mata, Shri Ramchandra, come, you may now come and rejoin your army as I hand over to tonight's narrators who will be introduced by Amralji.
Okay, so before we introduce the narrators, we would now like to direct the armies. So we have Ravan army and Sri Ram's army, and this will be their first display of them jumping in their costumes for you all to see. Let's give a round of applause for that first warm-up for the Rakshas and the Vanar army. Alright, so if you all look on stage, you all are going to see three lovely young ladies, and we have a handsome gentleman who is actually assisting us on the floor today. But I would like for you all to put your hands together as we welcome our 4 narrators for our Ramleela 2025. Can you all put your hands together for our narrators, please? So, on day 1 and part of day 2, and I'd like to ask them to stand so we can see them better, we have Sharvari Sagram Singh and Sharnavi Sagram Singh. These are our narrators for tonight and part of tomorrow. Excellent. And continuing on tomorrow and our day 3, we have Prasann Maharaj and Shruti Rampasad Maharaj. So these are the narrators that you will be hearing, and this is actually the first year they are working together. There was a year previously where one of them would have narrated, but now you have all 4 of them in their glory. So I would now hand over the mic to them, and we would commence our Ramleela production.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause as we begin our day 1 of Ramleela 2025. King Ravan, the mighty king of Lanka, was no ordinary monarch. Born of noble lineage as the grandson of the sage Pulastya Rishi, he inherited both the brilliance of the Brahmins and the valor of the Kshatriyas. He was a profound devotee of Lord Shiva, engaging in severe penance and countless sacrifices. His unwavering tapasya was rewarded, and he was granted a boon that none could defeat him. No god, no demon, no celestial being. He would be invincible against all except monkeys. But arrogance clouded his wisdom. Deluded by his invincibility, Ravan wreaked havoc throughout the three worlds. His reign became a shadow of tyranny over creation. The once gifted scholar became an oppressor, terrorizing the virtuous, the elderly, and all who stood in his path.
Such was his reign of terror and mayhem that Dharti Mata and the people of earth were forced to seek solace in Brahmaji. Such was his reign of terror and mayhem that Dharti Mata and the people of earth were forced to seek solace in Brahmaji. Weeping, they approached the Creator and begged, "Save us, O Brahmaji! The worlds are tormented! The rishis cannot perform yajnas, dharma is declining, and virtue is powerless against Ravan's might." Brahmaji lamented that he could not stop them, as the boon was given to Ravan by Lord Shiva himself. Unable to fulfill their wishes, he turned them to Vishnu Bhagwan, since he might be better suited to assist them. Taking leave of Brahmaji, they then implored the help of Vishnu Bhagwan.
कायेन वाचा मनसेन्द्रिये वा बुद्ध्यात्मना वा प्रकृति स्वभावा करोमि यद्यत् सकलं परस्मै नारायणायेति समर्पयामि नारायणायेति समर्पयामि.
Pleased by their unconditional devotion, Lord Vishnu agreed to take human form on earth so that he may destroy the wicked Ravan and re-establish by his living example the very principles of Sanatan Dharma. Let's have a round of applause for our opening scene.
Far to the north, on the banks of the sacred Saryu River, lay the prosperous kingdom of Kosala. Its capital, Ayodhya, was radiant like a jewel amongst the cities. There reigned King Dashrath, wise, just, and valorous. His fame spread across the land. Despite his victories, wealth, and 3 noble queens, Kaushalya, Kaikeyi, and Sumitra, he had one regret. He had no sons, no heir to his kingdom. Burdened by this, he sought counsel from sage Vishishta and his religious masters. They advised him to perform the great Ashwamedha and Putrakeshmati yajnas. Following their advice, sage Shringi Rishi was invited to conduct the sacred rites so that King Dashrath may be able to have a son. During the yajnas, the mighty fire god Agni Devta then appeared. Agni Devta gave to King Dashrath the sacred kheer and proclaimed, "O king, take this kheer, distribute it to your queens, and your desire for sons shall be fulfilled." King Dashrath obeyed, and then he took the sacred kheer to deliver it to his 3 queens. King Dashrath first gave half to Kaushalyama, half of what was left to Kekahima, and the rest to Sumitrama. In due time, after eating the sacred kheer, the 3 wives became expectant mothers. Joy had spread across Ayodhya, and the villagers rejoiced on hearing the wonderful news as the queens were expectant mothers.
Nataraja, Nataraja, Nataraja.
To celebrate the pregnancies of the 3 queens, we'll now have a dance. This dance will be led by Vaishnavi and Adarshini, of Holy Faith Convent, Vancouver. Both formed 3 students.
Nataraja, Nataraja. Sa 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 pani pa, pani sa 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 pani pa. Ni 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 pa ma pa, re ma pa ni 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 pa ma pa. Pa ma ni sa sa ma pa ni ma pa ni da, sa ma pa ni ma pa ni da, sa ma pa ni ma pa ni sa.
नमामि नमामि सुन्दर स्वामी नर्तनम् नमामि नमामि शङ्करपादवन्दनम् தோள்களிலே நாகதோரணம் ஆசலங்கை பாடும் கீர்த்தனம் சங்கீத சாகித்ய ஆனந்த ஆலாபனை தனதிரன திரன தனதே ராகம் தாளம் நாட்டியம் நடராஜா சுந்தரம் நாதம் வேதம் பாவம் நடராஜா சுந்தரம் ராகம் தாளம் நாட்டியம் நடராஜா சுந்தரம் நாதம் வேதம் பாவம் நடராஜா சுந்தரம் சரீரமே ஓங்காரம் சரிகமாரேகாரம் சிங்கார உயார நயனம் சங்கீத வசீகரம் நர்த்தனா நர்த்தனா நாதா ஒளி வந்தன வந்தன வேதா அற்புத அற்புத லீலா தவ சுந்தர தாண்டவ ஜாலா உற்சாகமே சந்தோஷமே ஆச்சரியமே ஆனந்தமே கண்ணார கண்டேன் சுப தரிசனம் நமாமி நமாமி சுந்தர சுவாமி நர்த்தனம் நமாமி நமாமி சங்கர பாத வந்தனம் தோள்களிலே நாக தோரணம் காசரலை பாடும் கீர்த்தனம் சங்கீத சாகித்ய ஆனந்த ஆலாபனை தனதிரன திரன தனதே ராகம் தாளம் நாட்டியம் நடராஜா சுந்தரம் நாதம் வேதம் பாவம் நடராஜா சுந்தரம் ராகம் தாளம் நாட்டியம் நடராஜா சுந்தரம்
When the queens gave birth, Sri Ram appeared to Kaushalyama, Bharat Bhaiya to Queen Kaikeyi, and the twins Lakshman Bhaiya and Shatrughan Bhaiya to Queen Sumitra. Let's have a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for this joyous occasion of the procession of the queens and the 4 young royal princes. Bolo Ramachandra ki!
When the 4 divine sons were born, the palace of Ayodhya shone with joy. To sanctify this blessed occasion, King Dashrath invited sage Vashisht Muni, his revered guru, to perform the Namkaran, the sacred naming ceremony. After paying homage to him, King Dashrath requested, "O great sage, please give my 4 sons names which you have already fixed in your mind." Sage Vashisht Muni replied, "Their names are many and are unique indeed. The eldest is an ocean of joy and peace. He is the abode of all bliss, and he is the comforter of the 3 worlds. His name shall be known as Ram." Your second son, who sustains and supports the universe, he shall be called Bharat. Your third son is the abode of noble characteristics and the beloved of Sri Ram. He will be known as Lakshman. And your fourth son, whose very thought would destroy one's enemies, will be known as Shatrughan. King Dashrath happily accepted the names given unto his sons by sage Vashisht Muni. Thus, the divine princes were named, names that would resound through eternity. Please join me in honoring this meaningful scene with your applause.
Ladies and gentlemen, so far we've seen that due to Ravan terrorizing the people of Earth, Lord Vishnu has agreed to become reincarnated on Earth and to destroy Ravan. As such, the young Prince Sri Ram has been born in Ayodhya to King Dashrath and Kausalya Ma. Now we will see how Sri Ram plans on destroying Ravan. One day, Queen Kausalya proceeded to give young Sri Ram a bath and then laid the young prince down to sleep. After putting him to bed, she then ventured to the puja room to offer her prayer and devotion. After offering prasad to the Murti, she set off for the kitchen. In the kitchen, she washed her dishes and laid them to dry. After she completed this task, she took her basket to return it to the puja room. On entering the puja room, her eyes widened in disbelief. There, she saw Sri Ram eating the very prasad she had just offered. Startled, she rushed back to the bedchamber, only to find her son Sri Ram peacefully asleep. Baffled, she hurried again to the puja room, and still there was Sri Ram smiling peacefully, partaking of the prasad. Her mind whirled. How could Ram be in two places at once? She ran back and forth from the bedchamber to the puja room, her heart trembling with wonder and fear. How could Ram be in two places at once? Sri Ram had put on this Leela for his mother, and when he saw her so perplexed, he smiled and revealed to her his marvelous infinite form. Every pore of his skin containing countless universes, suns, moons, and stars. Overwhelmed, she closed her eyes and bowed her head in reverence. Seeing her struck with wonder, Sri Ram reassumed the form of a child again and comforted his mother. Sri Ramachandra ki
करुणा के महासागर वीरों के महानायक सीता के प्राणेश्वर हैं मेरे राम वेदों के महाज्ञानी सारे जग के कल्याणी तेरा नाम वरदानी है मेरे राम तुम करता तुम कारक भक्तों के तुम तारक पापों के संगारक है मेरे राम जग में प्यारा एक ही नाम जय सिया राम तू ही सुंदर तू ही श्याम जय सिया राम सारे जग में प्यारा एक ही नाम जय सिया राम तुझसे नदियाँ चारों धाम जय सिया राम राम
As Sri Ram, Lakshman, Bharat and Shatrughan grew up, they received all sanskars prescribed for them as Hindus. with the performance of the Chudakarna and their Janeer Sanskars. The four princes were guided by sage Vashisht Muni and their father, King Dashrath. The four princes then left the luxuries of the palace to live in the ashram of sage Vashisht Muni. There they studied the Vedas, scriptures, arts, and weapons. Under the loving discipline of their guru, they mastered wisdom and humanity alike. It became evident that Sri Ram and Lakshman shared a special bond, inseparable in thought and in action. Likewise, Bharat and Shatrughan were bound by deep affection. Together, the four brothers grew strong, virtuous, and noble, the very pride of King Dashrath and the kingdom of Kosala.
What a wonderful scene portraying the education of the four young princes. As the Ramleela goes on, we see how they use this education to do good over evil, to protect the good and destroy those that do bad. Here we have King Dashrath parading his four young princes. Not far from Ayodhya, in the deep forests, the noble, enlightened sage Vishwamitra Mahamuni performed great yajnas. However, his yajnas and prayers were constantly being disturbed and desecrated by the Rakshasas, Marish and Subahu, who hurled unholy flesh and blood into the sacred fire. Knowing that the Lord himself had incarnated on earth, Vishwamitra Mahamuni used this desecration as his excuse to see the Lord Sri Ram, and he set off swiftly for Ayodhya. Vishwamitra Mahamuni entered Ayodhya and went to the palace. On entering, King Dashrath stepped down from his throne and respectfully received the sage. After bowing to the sage's feet, King Dashrath remarked, "O Holy One, I am indeed blessed to have the honor of your visit. Like the morning star that dispels the darkness, your presence brings joy to my heart. Tell me, what brings you here? I will carry out your order without delay." Vishwamitra Mahamuni then explained, "O king, demons disturb our sacred rites. Their cruelty has become unbearable. Send your son Sri Ram with me, for only he has the strength to destroy them." King Dashrath stood speechless. He was bewildered at the sage's request. He did not want to send his young son to fight demons. He pleaded with Vishwamitra Mahamuni, "It is not right that I should send mere boys to fight demons. Let me go with you, with my entire army, and get rid of these demons. Let us leave at once." King Dashrath's attempt to go back on his words drew a smile from the sage as he recognized the love that the king had for his son, and in particular for Sri Ram. Sensing that the king was considering going back on his word, Vashishta Muni advised the king, "O king, recall your promise. You cannot go back on your word. Do not doubt your sons. Sri Ram and Lakshman are no ordinary children. They are more than capable and well equipped with the skills and knowledge necessary to carry out the commands of the sage. Under Vishwamitra's guidance, no harm can come to them." Thus, reassured but still heavy of heart, King Dashrath consented to allow his sons Sri Ram and Lakshman to accompany sage Vishwamitra. Sri Ram and Lakshman were then summoned. Upon their arrival into the throne room, King Dashrath explained to his two sons that they would be accompanying the sage Vishwamitra on his voyage. The two sons humbly accepted their father's wishes. They sought the blessings of the king and Vashishta Muni before departing with sage Vishwamitra to the forest.
Their journey began along the banks of the sacred Sarayu River. As Vishwamitra and the princess moved through the forest, they met many rishis and munis. They spent the night on the banks of the river, crossed the river Ganga, and eventually reached to the Dandak forest. Vishwamitra then paused and said, "This land was once rich with people, filled with joy and prosperity. But Tarika, a monstrous Rakshasi, and her son Subahu have laid it to ruin. Their terror has turned this thriving land into this dreadful forest." Sri Ram then inquired, "O sage, is it right to slay a woman, even if she is a Rakshasi? How much harm can she truly cause?" Sage Vishwamitra replied, "Do not hesitate to destroy Tarika. Her atrocities are intolerable and beyond measure. To punish the wicked, whether male or female, is the duty of kings, Ram. At these words, Sri Ram accepted his dharma with resolve. He strung his bow with a twang so mighty that its sound echoed through the forest, shaking the very trees.
The sound reached Tarika, and she became enraged. She rose like a storm, her voice thundering through the woods as she bellowed, "Which intruder dares to enter my forest?" With wild fury, she raced in the direction of the sound. On seeing Sri Ram and Lakshman Bhaiya, her eyes blazed with bloodlust, and she sprung at them, thus starting a fierce battle. During this battle, Tarika was killed by a single arrow of Sri Ram's bow. The missile flew like a streak of lightning, piercing Tarika's heart. With a final cry that shook the sky, the Rakshasi fell to earth. The forest, once dark with fear, breathed free again.
After days of travel, Sri Ram, Lakshman Bhaiya, and sage Vishwamitra had arrived at the sage's ashram. One day, at dawn, as the sages began their offerings, Marish, Subahu, and a host of demons attacked the ashram, hurling filth and blood into the holy fire. They attempted to stop the Sukta Yajna from being executed to defile its performance. Upon seeing them, Sri Ram and Lakshman Bhaiya sprang at them, bows in hand. They single-handedly destroyed the Rakshasis, one by one. Eventually, with intense strength and power, Sri Ram shot Marish with a headless arrow, the force of which threw him over 800 miles away. Next, the Lord shot Subahu with an arrow of fire as Lakshman Bhaiya destroyed the rest of the demons. Bolo Ramachandra ki!
Let's have a round of applause for the slaying of Marish and Subahu. next day, the rishis advised Sri Ram that the great King Janak, the Raja of Mithila, was hosting a great Swayamvar for his daughter Sita. After consulting with Vishwamitra Mahamuni, the two princes decided to set out for travel to the city of Mithila to experience this Swayamvar for themselves. As such, they left the ashram of sage Vishwamitra and proceeded through the forest in the direction of Mithila.
On the way to the city, they came upon an ashram, beautiful and silent. The ashram appeared deserted. And curious, Sri Ram inquired, "O sage, whose ashram is this that seems deserted and yet so sacred?" Sage Vishwamitra explained, "This is the ashram of sage Gautam. Long ago, Lord Indra, driven by desire, deceived Ahilya, the sage's virtuous wife, by taking Gautam's form. When the sage discovered the betrayal, he cursed Indra with disgrace and condemned Ahilya to live unseen, turned to stone, until she would be redeemed by only your touch." Upon hearing this, Sri Ram entered the ashram. There, standing motionless before him, was Ahilya Mata. Sri Ram approached her and gently touched her with his divine feet. Immediately, the curse was lifted. Ahilya Mata stood before Sri Ram in all her glory, graciously bowing to him, thanking him for his grace. Sri Ram, Lakshman Bhaiya and Vishwamitra all continued on their journey towards the city of Mithila.
आजू मिथिला नगरिया निहाल सखिया आजू मिथिला नगरिया निहाल सखिया चारों दुल्हा में बड़का कमाल सखिया चारों दुल्हा में बड़का कमाल सखिया चारों दुल्हा में बड़का कमाल सखिया.
The princes and the sage journeyed throughout the different forests on their way to Mithila to see for themselves what the great Swayamvar was about and who could be this Sita Mata that King Janak was hosting this big yajna for. Finally, after days of traveling, the two princes and the sage arrived in King Janak's kingdom. On entering into Mithila, the holy sage and the princes were greeted by none other than Raja Janak. They greeted the king And then sage Vishwamitra said, "These are the sons of Raja Dashrath. This is Sri Ram and this is Lakshman. They are the embodiments of beauty, virtue, and strength." After conversing with the princes about the beauty of Mithila, King Janak took his leave. Hearing the praises of such a beautiful city, Lakshman Bhaiya then expressed a profound desire to see it. He sought permission from sage Vishwamitra, and on receiving his blessing, both brothers set off to explore this city. Word had spread like wildfire. The princes of Ayodhya were in Mithila. When the citizens of Mithila heard this, they were extremely anxious and happy. Everywhere the brothers walked, joy and wonder followed. They greeted each citizen warmly, winning their hearts one by one. Ladies and gentlemen, if we can recall the Ramleela from previous years, we know that a most enticing scene is about to be performed, so we ask for your patience as we get set up for this.
The next day, both brothers ventured to the palace garden to pick flowers for puja. At that very time, Princess Sita, the jewel of Mithila, was sent by her mother to the temple of Gauri Mata to pray to be blessed with a handsome match worthy of her. With her companions in tow, she gathered flowers for worship, her heart pure and serene. She then headed to the puja area where she prayed reverently to Gauri Mata to grant her desires.
हे गौरी शङ्करार्थाङ्गे यथा त्वं शङ्करप्रिया तथा मा कुरु कल्याणि
Whilst picking flowers, one of her friends saw the two brothers in the garden and immediately rushed to tell Sita and the others about them. Oh Sita, look! The princes, resplendent like gods, are walking in the garden. Intrigued, Sita stopped what she was doing and entered into the garden. Took her first step, Sri Ram and Sita Mata's eyes fell on each other. Time seemed to stand still as they gazed upon each other. Sri Ram was filled with rapture to behold Sita's beauty. Sita was just enraptured by Sri Ram. Unspoken prayer blossomed in her heart. Could this be my life's companion? She rushed to the Gauri Mata's mandir, where she prayed with joined palms. O Mother, grant me a husband worthy of me, one who is noble, strong and virtuous. If it pleases you, O Ma, let it be him whom I have just seen. Pleased with her prayers, the Divine Mother blessed Sita Mata and allowed a mala of flowers to fall upon her. Meanwhile, the two brothers left the garden, returning to their Guru Vishwamitra. They explained to their Guru what had just happened, and he blessed them, saying, "You are kind, just and fair. You are the essence of Dharma. May all your heart's desires be fulfilled." They took their Guru's blessings and proceeded to the Swayamvar.
At last, All arrangements for King Janak's yagna were completed. Rishis, kings, and princes from far and wide assembled in the royal court to participate in this great Swayamvar. On arrival, Vishwamitra and the princes were warmly welcomed by Raja Janak. Raja Janak was an ideal ruler, and he had as a daughter a beautiful girl named Sita. When she reached the age to marry, King Janak was very sad that he would have to part with her. He had searched thoroughly, but was unable to choose a prince deserving of his great Sita. Many kings had came to Mithila to seek her hand in marriage, but none were successful. King Janak had once performed a yagna, and Varun Devta, who was very proud of his sacrifices, rewarded him with a sacred bow. This bow was very heavy, and no ordinary man could move it despite the efforts of many. King Janak proclaimed to his court, "Behold the sacred bow, given to me by Lord Shiva himself. Many mighty rulers have tried, but none could lift it. He who can string this bow shall win my daughter Sita's hand in marriage." The proud kings then, one after the next, started their attempt to string the sacred bow. One after another, proud kings and princes struggled and failed. This bow was immovable, as heavy as a mountain. No matter who tried, no one could string this bow. From the tallest of kings to the tiniest of princes, none were successful. This supposedly menial task proved impossible for these mighty beings. Even the mighty Raja Ravan tried his hand. Filled with arrogance, Ravan attempted to fulfill this task of stringing the mighty bow. To his embarrassment, even he could not string the bow. Try as he may, using all measures possible, King Ravan was not successful. King Janak then invited Sri Ram to lift the bow and attempt to win Sita's hand in marriage. Sri Ram first sought permission from King Janak and sage Vishwamitra before proceeding. With quiet humility, he bowed before the bow and then placed his hand upon it. Effortlessly, as if it were but a toy, he lifted it high. Whilst attempting to string it, the bow itself snapped. Gasps filled the hall. King Janak proclaimed, "My beloved Sita shall be wedded only to this prince, to Sri Ram." News of Sri Ram's triumph had spread swiftly.
Joy ran through Mithila to Ayodhya. King Dashrath himself journeyed to join in the celebrations.
जो विधाता स्वयं रच गए लोक में घोरतम में भी है जो है आलोक में
With immense delight, the people of Mithila warmly welcomed King Dashrath and his royal entourage.
नभ से पाताल से जो कथानक नहीं है जो कथानक नहीं है परम सत्य है हम उसी
As King Dashrath and Vishwamitra were conversing, a terrible storm broke out. The trees were uprooted, the earth quaked, and the skies darkened. Everyone became frightened and terror struck. From this fury emerged a formidable figure, Parashuram, the warrior sage. He was infuriated that Sri Ram had broken Shiv Bhagwan's bow. He thundered, "Who dared to break the bow of Lord Shiva? Who amongst the mortals dares such arrogance?" On learning that it was Sri Ram, Parashuram calmly challenged him. "If you are truly mighty, then take up this bow of Vishnu, the bow I wield. String it if you can, and prove your strength." Sri Ram calmly took Parshuram's bow and broke it effortlessly. At once, the pride in Parshuram's face faded. His warlike features disappeared, and he humbly prostrated himself before Sri Ram, begging for forgiveness for his arrogance. Preparations then began for the wedding of Sri Ram and Sita Mata.
the auspicious day of the wedding dawned. Great preparations were taking place for the marriage of Sri Ram and Sita. The streets of Mithila were adorned with flowers and flags, and citizens filled the roads singing and dancing as the royal families of Ayodhya and Mithila came together in joy. Now we will have a dance to celebrate this joyous occasion by Miss Vaishnavi Prasad, a Form 3 student of Holy Faith Convent, Kuva.
आज हो गई आवे रब दी अखियां चो डिग काची की गुड़िया होठों में बांधे प्रेम की पुड़िया नाव से खोले ना मुंह से बोले पलकों पे रख के आंखों से तोले नाव से खोले ना मुंह से बोले पलकों पे रख के आंखों से तोले
सुनिया 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 मिस्री से मीठी आंखों में बंद है बातें रसीली हाँ नाव ने खोले नाम से बोले पलकों पे रख के आंखों से तोले नाव ने खोले नाम से बोले पलकों पे रख के आंखों से तोले झूम चमेली झांझर वाली झूम झूम घूम चमेली झांझर वाली
तेरा कोई परिचय हो तो ऐ सुंदरी बता दे बड़ी मीठी तेरी मुस्कान है मुंदरी बना दे
है परदेसी मुझे भूल जाएगा कहीं पे देवचन में पहन लूं उसे गहना समझ के महुआ महुआ महका 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 महुआ महुआ
ओरे काची काची की गुड़िया होठों में बांधे प्रेम की पुड़िया नाव से खोले ना मुंह से बोले पलकों पे रख के आंखों से तोले
सुनिया सुनिया मिस्री से मीठी आंखों में बंद है बातें रसीली हाँ नाव ने खोले नाम से बोले पलकों पे रख के आंखों से तोले नाव ने खोले नाम से बोले पलकों पे रख के आंखों से तोले
Today we witness the divine union of Sri Ram and Sita Mata, a bond of honor, virtue, and eternal love. He, the embodiment of righteousness, she, the grace of devotion. Together, they reflect the perfect harmony of dharma and compassion.
सारा शहर आज हो गई आवे रब दी महल हाय सजे आए वे सारा शहर आज हो गई आवे रब दी महल अखियां चो डिग दे हंजू खुशियां दे तेरी बन जाना अज तू सजना वे अखियां चो डिग दे हंजू खुशियां दे तेरी बन तो सजना भी खुशियां दा चढ़िया आज वेला वे
In the sacred hall, under the beautifully decorated mandap, the four princes were then married. First, we have Shatrughan Bhaiya and Shruti Kirti. Second, we have Bharat Bhaiya and Manavi.
सखियां ने सजना है
Thirdly, we have Lakshman Bhaiya and Urmila.
आज दिन चढ़िया तेरे नाम दा वे सखियां ने सजना
And last but not least, we have Sri Ram and Sita Mata.
आज दिन चढ़िया तेरे नाम दा वे
Ladies and gentlemen, let's stand and invite the newlyweds, Sri Ram and Sita Mata, Shatrughan and Shruti Kirti, Bharat and Manavi, and Lakshman Bhaiya and Urmila. And now we invite the remainder of our cast on stage. And as they make their way there, let us invite them with a hearty round of applause. They did extremely well, a very talented cast we have here.
के प्रभु के काम आए हैं बजाओ ढोल स्वागत में मेरे घर राम आए हैं
Thank you for joining us on day one of Ramleela 2025. The journey of Sri Ram and Sita Mata has only just begun. We invite you back tomorrow for day two as the story unfolds with courage, devotion, and the triumph of Dharma.
Bolo Ramachandra ki! Okay, now we have Pandit Devendra to close off tonight's proceedings.
Prem se bolo Siyapati Ramachandra ki. Thank you so much for everyone who has turned out tonight. Thank you for bringing someone with you tomorrow. We probably have to build another set of stands there for other people. But the fact that these children have been able to present this first day is a wondrous and a beautiful accomplishment. So once again, give them a round of applause. And as we close off on today's proceedings, I ask you to remember, as you go home, in your mind, what the story was about today. Where did we reach? So that when you come tomorrow, you'll be able to join with us as we continue the story, the Shri Ram Katha. So as we put our hands together, we ask Bhagwan, Prabhu, thank you so much for giving us this chance to present your Katha, your story, your Leela. May you be with us always, protect us throughout the day and night, and bring us safely here again, once again tomorrow, as we continue Ramleela 2025. ॐ त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव त्वमेव विद्या द्रविणं त्वमेव त्वमेव सर्वं मम देव ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरि ओम। प्रेम से बोल सियापति रामचंद्र की, पवन पुत्र हनुमान की, वृंदावन विहारी लाल की, उमापति महादेव की, सर्वदेव सर्वदेवी की, सत्य सनातन धर्म की, सद्गुरु धन्यवाद। जय जय सीताराम। सीताराम everyone. Have a wonderful evening and keep safe. See you here again tomorrow. Jai Shri Ram.